guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my Ancestry.com results. I'm so excited. I've literally waited for about 2 months for my results. I took advantage of their holiday special. I only spent like $40 and I'm just now getting my results. So I'm just excited to share with you because, if you're from the US and especially being African American, you are probably a mixture of things. And I've always been curious to know like what all type of races are in my bloodline. So I'm excited to share with you. I'm going to share my screen on my computer so you can see what I'm looking
So
at.
I am logged in on the Ancestry.com website. I just got my results in, and my DNA traces back to 17 different ancestral regions. And I ranked the highest in Nigeria, which I'm actually really excited about. It's just, I was expecting like three to 5% of different races. I just didn't know what. I know I'm a mixture of things, but I didn't expect to get such a high. To me, that's a high percentage to be connected to a certain race. But I ranked 29% to Nigeria, and it's really cool if you click the location. Like if you click Nigeria, it'll tell you more details about the area. 29% from Nigeria, and it tells you information about the people there, the culture there, and it also connects you with different ethnic group stories. So I can't wait to just dig even deeper to learn more about this. But that was my highest ranking, Nigeria. And what's really interesting is when it'll trace to your parents also. So like if I go to my parents, your origins by parents. So parent one has 14% from Nigeria, parent two has 15%. So that's why I got a higher ranking, a higher percentage from Nigeria. But if I go back, there's some West African in me, 12% West African. And if I click that region, it shares with you more details about that region, some details about West Africa and the people that live there. I just can't wait to play around in here a little bit more. It even tells you the percentage from which parent. So, parent one, 10% of one of my parents was West African, and only 2% from the other parent. So, that's how I got the 12%. But let's go back to all of the other regions. There's a few that I'm really surprised about. Mali is, I traced 9% Mali. So I don't know much about that area. Um, so definitely going to dig deeper to learn more. 8% Senegal, 6% Benin Togo, 3% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 3% Eurobaland. I'm not sure how to say that. 12% traces to Central Africa and Cameroon. So 12% Cameroon. 4% Western Bantu people, which I have no idea. I don't know. I have to research more about that. But I love that they have the locations to learn more. This even traces to DNA matches. So I have like DNA matches. I'm going to take a look at that later. Look at this. This is really interesting. 4% Ireland. So 4% Irish and 4% Denmark, which I believe is in Germany or close to Germany. Let's see. Denmark is close to Germany. Yeah. Let's see. And then I only have 1% Indian. Indigenous Americans, 1%. And I thought there would be a lot more Indian connected to me. We were always told we were mixed with Indian, but it looks like it's only 1%. There's actually more of the Netherlands. That's so surprising to me because we were always told that we had a lot of Indian in our family, and I only have 1% Indigenous American, 1% England Cornwall, 1% Mandira. So, and it looks like 1% Southern Bantu people, Southern Africa. But I'm just so surprised to find any traces of the Netherlands, Denmark, Ireland. I'm just surprised. I thought there would be more Indian in my roots. It's just so interesting to see, and I'm really excited to see that I am 29% Nigerian. DNA matches, so I'm curious to look at that, to see who all am I related to. Kind of scary a little bit to look at that. Traits, which is kind of interesting. It shares with you like traits from by parent, personality, nutrients, performance, appearance, favorites. There's just so much information that I can't read to take a look at, like morning or night person. But it has like a few traits that you can review, origins.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to know that I'm 29% Nigerian. I am really excited about that. Now I can buy Nigerian clothes and jewelry and and proudly wear it. But that's really exciting to know. I'm really, really surprised to not see that I have more Indian in my blood because we were always told that we have Indian in our blood. So I'm just surprised to see it's only 1% and to find that there's like Irish, Irish, German. What was the other one? Denmark, and a few of the other nationalities like Madeira. I don't know much about that island. It's a small island by Morocco and Portugal. So 1% of that. It's just so interesting. But I just wanted to share my results and encourage you to do the same thing because, especially being in the US and being African American, you are going to be a mixture of things just with the slavery and the slave trade back in the 1800s. You have no idea what you could be mixed with. So I'm just excited to know a little bit more about myself. So yeah, I'm gonna like play around in here a little bit more. There is so much to learn, so much to see. You can connect with DNA matches, you can connect with family members, you can see different traits that you have and why. Um, you can even look at like old documents. Like I saw some of my dad. My dad used to play pro baseball. I even found some of his old baseball photos when he played baseball. There's documents that you can find, like when your parents got married. It's just you can be on that website for hours. You can see death certificates, marriage certificates. It's like you can just go down a rabbit hole and spend hours on that site. But I just wanted to share my results with you and encourage you to do the same because I don't know, there's just so much that goes on that happened in history, and you just have no idea what you could possibly be a mixture of as far as race. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you on my next video, and I hope that you have a great week. Peace.